Ladies and gentlemen, up next for the Paint for Others. I did the 1/12 scale Grinch figure. Next, we are going to do a 1/12 scale Marilyn Monroe. She's going to go on a basically a female body that you can buy separate without a head on it, so you make your own figures. She's kind of pale, and so first thing I did was I went ahead and just sprayed her a Tamiya Flesh base coat. I want to lighten her up once just to get the shadows and everything. But I needed a base coat, and I think Tamiya Flesh is perfect for that. So I did get that painted, and then I'm going to start working on her hair and flesh tones and try to knock that out pretty quick. So that's where I am on Marilyn Monroe. Betty basically got one coat of paint, and for the base color, now you can do whatever, if you want to airbrush it, fine. I like the rattle can Tamiya Flesh here. I think it gives it a nice warm tone. It just to me it looks realistic, especially on bigger scale figures. It just gives it a nice warm tint. Then we'll go in and do just a little bit of highlights, the cheeks, the nose, and all that. But I did get one coat on her, back and front, and I got to go one more just on the bottom. She's one of those type of figures where you got to lay not paper towel, not a blanket either, just a nice cloth towel with no fuzzies or anything, and lay her on and just spray her, let her rest, and then come back the next day and spray a little more. I just got about one more coat of flesh on her, and then I'll be ready to start painting, which I'm probably not going to paint the facial features and all that. I know everyone likes to do that first. I don't. I'm probably going to paint her hair first, and then go in and paint her, I won't say mummy clothes, more of a off-white-ish type color. But anyway, that is where I am on the Betty. The Churchill, I gotta show a picture before I get further ahead here. We are building, if I can hold it, the bull right there. That's the one we are building, which there ain't a whole lot of pictures of it either. But anyway, that's why I had to get a couple of their other references for the Mark II version. But I did manage to. I got all the track on. I started getting all the hatches, all the pull handles, the exhaust on, getting the rear, I guess, mud flaps. The instructions ain't clear, and I don't know if I got them on right or not. We'll have to, if not, I'm going to have to break them apart and fix it. One of those. It shows it, but not either. Right through here, you're supposed to get the kit version ones for the Mark III, but the Mark II, if you look at another picture, they got them at an angle. So I cut out styrene stock and just cut it out and basically eyeballed it and glued that on. The flamethrower fits in about right here, and then if there's a, what do I got a hair on there for? It's what I get for having long hair. Don't put it up in I may have to get one of them fishnets that they do in the food places. I can't believe that. I thought I was more cleaner than that. But the flamethrower goes here. Then there's a tube that runs all the way back to the back of for the fuel tank. So anyway, I'm just about done with the hatches and everything. I got to put the I'm gonna call it the exhaust, which I just started working on that now. I got to clean all that up, and it fits somewhere. Where am I at? Something like that. So we'll get that on. And then once I get most of the hull together, and then I'm going to start working on the fuel tank, which is basically going to be styrene sheet and plastic tube. It's probably what I'm going to end up doing. But anyway, that's where I am on that. So I'm trying to just get all the basics done, which if you do a little bit each day, before you know it, you will have it put together. Turret, again, I kind of had to build to a point and then go back and start putting everything on. That's why I haven't done much on the turret. So we'll get to that stage once we get the hull pretty much assembled. But anyway, it's starting to look like a oh, come on now. It's starting to look like a Mark II Churchill. So that's what we got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.